Well, what's up? Thank you for joining me again today. This just keeps getting better. Mega Man's asking for donations.
What's going on?
First off, let's look at this outfit here. Black Under Armour, black t-shirt, black sunglasses, red RAV4, red MAGA hat, white pale skin, silver gaudy chains, 9/11 insignia. Folks, what we're looking at here is a man in crisis. Let's listen.
On, guys. So the plan was for me today to go down to South Charlotte to go see my good buddy and someone who I consider a brother, my friend Esteban. Which, if you guys are carryovers from my old MAGA Man channel, we used to do live streams together. But because of this continued assault against me to try to silence me and shut me up and frame me as a wife beater and a child abuser and a racist and blah, blah, blah. They tried to have me thrown out of my home. That was a fail. All this other stuff they accused me of, it's been a fail. You know, they won't come to me directly. And now because they can't get to me in those ways, they're literally trying to find ways of getting to my friends.
Big shout out whoever caused that nice little dent inside Mega Man's windshield. I think, what are they? Wait, those American flags are attached to his RAV4, right? What a douche. Also see the reflection here in Mega Man's sunglasses. You can kind of make out where he is on the complex. We're gonna have to clip that. Let's continue.
So they actually took the time to go out there and dox my buddy Esteban. And Esteban called me immediately and sent me the text messages based on the transcripts of the voicemails that he got with this name Lucian, right? So of course,
transcripts that that Esteban forwarded to you. I'm curious to see what that voicemail transcript is. Typically those autocorrects are not that good, and the voice to text software not the most accurate. So we'll see if Lucian is the name that ultimately is like the real name. We'll see.
of course I responded in the way I usually do. That was an epic fail because Esteban has copies of the police reports from all the nonsense that went around here where I live. And he has got my permission to use those police reports to go to his local PD where he lives. So it was an epic fail. And we're still the best of friends. So your attempt to ruin our relationship, fuck you.
Oh, Wally. Look at the man. That black leather bracelet is on just like always. Look at that fat finger. Holy crap. This guy, it looks like somebody stuck like an air pump in this guy's hand and blew it up. Oh my god. It's like a balloon or something. Jesus. Okay, this gets way better. So we're almost right at the crux. But like the video before we keep going. All right, let's get into it.
But because these jackasses can't get to me directly, and they won't, because if I pan the camera down here a little bit, you're going to see.
Look at that. Look at those. Look at Wally's light blue jeans, man. The jeans are tight there, Walter. You really got it going. And as we're going to see, Walter's got looks like a can of mace, pepper ball, and trying to make out what that is in the back. Let's try to see if we can see what it is shot for shot. There he is, and the clapper. There you go. Congratulations, Wally. Stooping low to that gesture. All right, takes a big breath. Oh, he's got a lot to go on. Let's see what he's got on his waist. Let's try to pan and see what we can see. You can see Look at those feminine movements too from my boy. All right, let's get to it, Wally. 9/11 patch on his 9/11 shirt. Okay, let's see what he's got here. Pepper ball. You got your mace. What's that around the back? Is that a billy club? A flashlight? Dude, that looks like a freaking... That's like a stun baton or something, isn't it? Jesus, Wally, you become Batman.
Everywhere I go, because this is North Carolina and it is an open carry state. If you come near me, you go near my home, you try to enter my home, get ready, because this is just a small dose of what I've got waiting for somebody. So when I came outside the first time today to get my mail, and you can see I have a Mjolnir on here, which is basically a Viking, or what you would call Thor's hammer, more or less, with the Valknut on one side and the Aishhelmir, which is, you know, the protection symbol of Norse warriors.
Pushes up glasses. Wally straight out of a hentai or a anime. He's out of a hentai. Oh my god. Give it up for Wally's Viking knowledge here. This is very good. Wally, you've embraced multiple European cultures. First you were German. Now you're a Viking. Let's see what else you got.
So I went out to go see if it was in my mailbox the first time. You know, nothing was there. My car was just fine. But then when I went out the second time, I looked at my car. This just happened earlier this afternoon. So clearly somebody, again, vandalized my vehicle. And if you think that that's going to deter me in any way, I have to actually say thank you for busting my windshield. You know why? Because now I'm going to have myself a brand new windshield because of a little thing called car insurance. And also there's a couple other spots here, I'm going to walk the camera around, where they literally threw a rock right there on the back side of my car. Now whatever they threw, it ricocheted and went off my tire cover, as you can see there. There's a whole bunch of scratches and stuff, and you can see that there's a ricochet mark right there. So what does all this mean? It means that thanks to whoever did this, I'm probably going to get a whole new paint job and a brand new front windshield because of a little thing called insurance. And if you think it's going to stop me or shut me up or keep me quiet, if you're expecting a rise out of me, you're not going to get what you're looking for. All it does is just make me that much stronger. The only way...
Well, you filmed a video of your car when this crazy black extremist getup with your Norwegian chain and your 9/11 getup to tell us that you are not angry. All right, Wally, I think you're bat crazy. Let's continue.
People like you can never shut up a guy like me is to put a bullet right here or right here.
Why is it always why do you always want to get shot, dude? What, these kind of people, they have a sick obsession with getting, they want
just
harm.
Make me that much stronger. The only...
Look at the portrait of a very mentally sound man who is about to give us the solution to why he's out here in a dude, this, what do you think about this outfit here with the double leather bands? This is obviously a signal to somebody.
The way people like you can never shut up a guy like me is to put a bullet right here or right here. But cowards will do what cowards do. They'll sneak around the corners, they'll hide behind something, they go on their computers and they start tickety-tacketing. But they won't face me one-on-one, face-to-face. Because they know if they come here, I'm always armed. I wasn't kidding. Everywhere I go, I got something on me. I wasn't joking. And that doesn't include what's in my home. So if you thought you were going to get a rise out of me, and if you thought by going after my vehicle I was going to get angry and pissed off, sorry, nothing doing. Because I guarantee by the end of the week I'll have a brand new paint job and a brand new windshield. So, So you know what I'm going to do? I got plenty of food inside, plenty of money in my pocket. I can always call up Pizza Hut or order.
You need to wash that fro, Wally. It's getting a little bit poofy. With your black getup, I'm kind of starting to mistake you for a different race, Wally. I don't know. I think maybe Black Panthers is something you might want to consider now, or Antifa. You look like an Antifa plant of a MAGA rally.
Out if I want to. Trying to stick with my diet, by the way. Plenty of
Wally's trying to stick to his diet. Good one.
Beer in there if I wanted to. I can always suck down a couple. I can watch the basketball game tonight if I want to, between UNC and Duke, even though I'm not a basketball guy. But the point is that if someone was trying to get a rise out of me by doing this,
right. Right, you're not a basketball guy. You're an Agenda 21, 9/11, MGTOW, conspiracy, anti-manosphere, anti-Star Wars, Dude, that's crazy. You may talk about criminal, radical, fascist, socialist, leftist, hashtag me too, but you're an anti-Star Wars, anti-costuming group, anti-manosphere, anti-slippery when wet, anti-Ticosphere and his goons, anti-hidden, anti-seafood, anti-no sweetheart, Irv Gotti, past the $40. And you're anti all these people, and yet you're trying to abolish cancel culture? I'm sure that's not hypocritical at all. But what do I know? All right.
it's not my first time that I've had something like this to me. And of course the false narrative by the jackasses, especially the homos from New York City. He makes enemies.
Whoa. Oh, look at how he's bouncing up and down while he's saying homos.
Everywhere he goes, he's always starting trouble. Not so. This is a blatant case of...
Dude, Wally is very shook. Let's keep going. Dude, let's watch that whole thing again, and I want you guys to pay very close attention. This man is very shook. Listen to the timbre of his speech.
Down a couple. I can watch the basketball game tonight if I want to, between UNC and Duke.
He's not a basketball guy.
Even though I'm not a basketball guy. But the point is that if someone was trying to get a rise out of me by doing this, it's not my first time that I've had something like this to me. And of course the false narrative by the jackasses, especially the...
Yeah, my guy is unhinged. He said, is somebody trying to get a rise out of me? That's the first time someone's done to me. He didn't even say a full sentence.
He's trying to get a rise out of me by doing this. It's not my first time that I've had something like this to me. And of course the false narrative...
It's not the first time that I've had something like this to me. It's not the first time that I've had something this to me.
But the point is that if someone was trying to get a rise out of me by doing this, it's not my first time that I've had something like this to me. And of course the false...
Clip that. Make that into a song, please. Duzangs.
Narrative by the jackasses, especially the homos from New York City. He makes enemies everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, he's always starting trouble. Not so. This is a blatant case of...
He makes enemies everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, he's starting trouble.
From New York City. He makes enemies everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, he's always starting trouble. Not so. This is a blatant case of vandalism. Because they don't like my American flags, they don't like my Trump stickers, and they don't like my pro-America stickers. That means that the people that did this are the criminals. They are the bad people. But they'll go after my vehicle, but they won't come after me because they know what they're going to get.
They're gonna get an effeminate soy boy cuck. Why you have sunglasses on, Walter? Is it because you don't want us to see your hurt?
And I say, bring it on. The only way you're ever going to shut me up and keep me quiet is to kill me. Come get some.
To kill.
At least I'm man enough to come on camera and make a statement like that because I know I can defend myself. But roaches will do what roaches do. They'll crawl back into their cracks. They'll crawl
Wally.
and sneak around and hide. And they'll do dumb shit like this. But they won't come in front of me. I wonder why. Because you know what you're going to get. Try again.
What color are those roaches? And they will probably try again. In regards to what happened to your car, Wally, I'm actually sad. Oh, just kidding. I'm not sad. But yeah, don't know what happened to there. Maybe if you were to be talking about roaches and agendas and stuff, somebody might not be. And you were just yelling outside your apartment a few hours ago making a video, and somebody probably got pissed and threw something at your car.
All of you that have been coming after me have failed at every attempt to try to make my life miserable. And if you thought you were going to get a rise out of me because of this, wrong.
Wait. Get a rise out of this? Wrong.
Dumb shit like this. But they won't come in front of me. I wonder why. Because you know what you're going to get. Try again. All of you that have been coming after me have failed at every attempt to try to make my life miserable. And if you thought you were going to get a rise out of me because of this, wrong.
Wow.
I'm actually celebrating this. Because thanks to car insurance, I'll have a brand new windshield in no time. So on that note, guys, thank you very much for supporting the channel and supporting me. This is...
Okay, Wally. Final question time. Are you making this video to convince us that you're not shook? Or are you trying to convince yourself? Because the way that you've been acting in front of this camera tells me it's probably the latter.
Yet another attempt of the vile, vicious behavior of these commie, socialist, Black Lives Matter, Antifa types that think that they're going to scare and intimidate someone like me. And all they...
What, can you give us a description of what communist, Black Lives Matter, Antifa types look like? Typically they are very lofty idealists that believe in like mythologies, and wear all black and like to wear things to conceal their identity. They drive grandma cars, typically, and they're very flamboyant and expressive in their body language. Typically they're fans of also black leather bracelets, and they're targets of attacks in their neighborhood because vigilantes.
It was just make my resolve that much stronger. And I'm over here like this. I'll tell you why, because I know I'm going to get a new paint job and a new windshield. Wait. Someone like me. And all they did was just make my resolve that much stronger. And I'm over here like this. I'll tell you why, because I know I'm going to get a new paint job and a new... to scare and intimidate someone like me. And all they did was just make my resolve that much stronger. And I'm over here like this. I'll tell you why, because I know I'm going to get a new paint job and a new windshield. As a matter of fact, I think the claim adjuster will be here for just make my resolve that much stronger. And I'm over here like this. I'll tell you why, because I know I'm going to get a new paint job and a new windshield. As a matter of fact, I think and all they did was just make my resolve that much stronger. And I'm over here like this. I'll tell you why, because I know I'm going to get a new paint job and a new windshield. As a matter of fact, I think the claim adjuster will be here first thing Monday. So, on that note, guys, Thanks for helping me to buy a new windshield. I love it. Thanks for helping me to potentially get a new paint job too. The car looks like it needs it. When are you people gonna learn there's nothing you can do to silence me or shut me up? I hope all these Star Wars groups lose their 501c status if Governor DeSantis goes after the Reedy Creek Act of 1967. I hope all of you have to pay to get into all of these events. I hope your not-for-profit status is taken away from you. I'll say it again without apology. Maybe Vladimir Putin might accidentally launch a nuclear missile into the...
Okay, now he's calling on the great and powerful Vladimir Putin to institute justice on whoever did this. Sorry to say this, Wally, but Vladimir Putin really does not care at all about your plight. In fact, he probably wants stuff like this to happen because it just proves the division in this country is at an all-time high. But what do I know? Once again, guys, give it up for Wally. I mean, Wally made us a fair bit of content today. I'm very happy for him. He's done a very good job. Let's give it up for him. Yes, thank you, Wally. And what else is gonna transpire in this video?
Of Manhattan, and bodies are flying everywhere. Maybe the rainbow people will collectively get the clap. One can only hope. Oh boy, I bet that must piss you off.
Yeah, it kind of
if you really want
me off, like if somebody were to throw a rock into my windshield and key my
car. Shut me up. Come get some.
Come get some.
On that note, guys, I'm your host, MAGA Man. God bless. Stay safe. Because this only made my resolve that much stronger.
Really? Because
it looks like guys. It broke. Peace out. And stay strong and stand firm, even when things like this happen. Take care, everyone.
There you have it, guys. We are fast approaching a meltdown situation from Wally. Stay tuned because it's only going to get worse from here. I'm your host, Yam. Peace.